While these radios can communicate with each other within 5 to 10 kilometers, maybe even a little more, but it depends on the model and also depends on the investment and also depends on the obstacles. But guess what? Something has come along to revolutionize things. This is the Ruog Xlink 7, which the friends at Fonz in Guatemala sent me to show you. Well, this one doesn't use a frequency, doesn't use an antenna, but rather a 4G connection. That is, it uses a SIM card. And guess what? It comes included in the box, so you can use it for up to 12 months. It's interesting, it works like a walkie-talkie, and we can also make group calls with up to 3 users. If you're in another country or you're 250, 300 kilometers away, as long as you have a 4G connection, you can talk. And this is on another level. So welcome, take a seat, because we're going to see what his box is like. I've already unpacked it to make the video faster and more precise. When you buy it, it'll come like this. It might be that this is the presentation, or it might not be. I'll leave the price here for you. It might be a little cheaper or a little more expensive in your country. So keep that in mind, because this is just a reference. And there you go. What comes in here? All its features that we should know about. It comes with IP68, IP69K resistance, and military grade. We have that it's compact, and yes, it is quite compact. Look at the size of our walkie-talkie compared to a conventional radio. And the thing is, there are bigger ones with big antennas. It also comes with noise cancellation. That is for calls, because you can make calls and group calls up to 3. And with artificial intelligence assistance, we're going to test it out now. It's global, 4G, with a super flashlight and many accessories. Which accessories? Look, it comes with this, so you can wear it right on your arm. I'll put a video here so you can see it. You put it on here, snap it in right here, and it's ready for those firefighters, for those construction workers, security guards. It also comes with this. It's a strap. You just put it on like this, and then you wear it hanging right here. It also comes with another small accessory here, like for example, this is a little strap. You snap it in right here. It has a hole. You just come, put it in there, and that's it. Look, it looks really cute. Seriously, like it's not even a radio. Literally. So here you have it. What else does it offer us? Its respective USB Type-C cable. According to the brand, it offers up to 24 hours of battery life, but this will always depend on how you use it. I think 24 is quite a lot. And besides, with its USB Type-C cable, you can, well, plug it into any type of charger. And then over here comes this, right? Which I'll show you after I tell you this, because this is interesting. It comes with its manuals here. I couldn't connect the battery to it because it comes with a battery for this, which is an accessory. It's a ring. It's also a Bluetooth device, but I asked artificial intelligence and it solved it for me. Here's another manual more than anything, and right here we can scan for the application in the manual, please. It's available on both Android and Apple. It's called Ruog Xlink. So with this SIM, it's global. It already comes included for up to 12 months. Or if you have any doubts, or if you feel a bit scared about the process, then you can simply add a SIM card from your own country. Keep in mind this is factory unlocked, but since it's a global model, you just take out the small SIM tray and then you insert it right here. Since this has military grade resistance, when you're going to get it wet or are in the rain, make sure to close all the openings. And right here is the SIM. If you want to take it out, just stick your fingernail in and that's it. It comes right out. Already have it inserted right here. And right here is its charging base. I have it right there, look. And later on, we'll go over here to see what else our walkie-talkie has to offer. This is specifically for putting it on your finger like a ring or on the handlebars of a bicycle, motorcycle, or wherever you're going to use it. When you turn it on for the first time, it won't have any battery. Here, this is what I couldn't do, guys. This is what you use to turn it. It has a little lock here, look. So what we're going to do is just turn it gently, just like you're unscrewing something, okay? And try to see that the little arrow is right here. Look, here is the little lock. You come and do this. Getting right into it, as someone might say, right? Because you're going to have to put in air. This small one can be useful, but you can also add the big one. There it is. You turn it. Now you have the battery here. It's already in, right? Just like this. Look. There you go. You won't get confused. Look for where the small one is, okay? It's a little guide. Also, look for the little lock here. There's the little lock. You place it and you're going to turn it that way again. Yeah? It's really going to click into place for you. And once that happens, you've got it, okay? There it is. It won't come out now. So this is like a remote control. You press it and it'll work. I mean, if you have it on your arm practically with a ring, you press it. It's like pressing here. And this is the walkie-talkie. Check it out. I've got it right here. The first thing we'll cover is how to turn it on. We turn it on over here. When it turns on for the first time, it might be in English, it might be in Spanish, or another language, but I'm going to show you how to change the language from the app. This button is for group calls. This button's for turning the volume up and down.
Volume.
Ready?
4. Volume 5.
I can turn the volume down.
And now, volume 6.
Ha, I'm turning it up.
We have volume 5. And next, we have volume 4.
Ready? With this, we can turn on the flashlight.
Flashlight on.
That's powerful, seriously. Look, I'll put a video here on the left or right side. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it's super powerful. Whoa, it really is very powerful. I've already been testing it out. Seriously, very potent, very powerful. And we're going to turn it off. Let's turn it off.
Flashlight off.
Is always going to talk to us. The next one is the artificial intelligence, that little button. I'm going to ask it about the weather. What's the temperature like in Guatemala? When you stop talking, you let go of the button and that's it, nothing more. You wait a few.
In Guatemala City, the temperature ranges between 14 and 25 degrees Celsius. With partly cloudy skies, it's recommended to wear light clothing and bring an umbrella just in case.
There is. And then we have this button here, which is the walkie-talkie, which can also work with this remote control. Oh, hello, hello.
Hello.
It's getting feedback because this is the universal remote. I mean, I bought it because I want to give it to someone, to my mom, my dad, or my security guard. They can use the walkie-talkie feature to reach me, or they can just call me directly. They can call me from here.
Starting voice call.
Unlock the TV, the phone. I go to the app. And that's it.
Is the user busy?
I told him no, and I can answer in here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
I can also answer them. Let's see. Hello, hello. How's it going?
Hello. How's it going?
All set. That's how it works. If I were to go ahead and buy 2 more, we could easily make a group call with just this little button, and that's it. That's really all there is to how our walkie-talkie works, right? No need to rely on a radio, no need to rely on an antenna, no need to rely on 5 or 10 kilometers. Wow. If you arrived at a place 300 kilometers away and it still has a signal, well, good for you. That's how it's going to work. Now, the weight isn't that much. I really like how comfortable it is. Now, let's move on to the app. The app is called Xlink. I have a video here because we're going to do a sound test. That's the name of the app, Xlink. You grant permissions, you sign in with Google services. Here I am in mine. Here is my account. I linked it, for example. You can link it with email, but I linked it with my Gmail. That's how I was with Google. Well, in a nutshell, here we have settings, we have emergency contact person, switch, alarm sound, power saving mode. That's the call alarm. Emergency. It came set to 10 minutes. I set it to 30 minutes. I mean, I can press and hold here, make a call, and it'll last 30 minutes and then cut off. You make another call and it's the same thing, right? Machine interruption. It says, I have it enabled. Location reporting interval. I'm going to tell it to send me the real-time location of this every 10 minutes, but it's going to use up a bit of battery if I set it to every minute or every 5 minutes. And here we have the area. I already set it by default to North America, but it's available in Southeast Asia, Europe. I set it like that. Under location, here it'll find our walkie-talkie exactly where it is. Towards the north, it says, but they are together. If I have another one linked, I can also see them here. Oh, it says I can add a new one. The group only has one, and there are no more. Here are the devices. It's me, and also the walkie-talkie. And that's it. Within the device settings here, I can actually do even more, right? I can create a new group, join an existing group, or I can just scan to join, which is really convenient. I already set the group. It's called Fonz. Distress call, quick calls, call duration, I set it to 30. And here, in case you have one of these languages, there's Italian, Portuguese, French, English. There's also, look, there are quite a few. Turkish, it says. So I had it in English and I switched it to Spanish. When I switched it to Spanish, I waited a little while because I didn't want to make the change until I waited a bit, about 5 minutes, and it started to change completely. Don't, for example, get bored in case the change doesn't happen. In settings, I have it like this. Reporting interval, the same as what it gave us online, right? In the Mind section. I mean, I left this at 10 minutes, the signal, the IME, and we can unlink it in case we want to sell that device to another person. And that's it. Here we can change the name, and right here in group, I already created the group. Here we can, like I said, add another one of these up to 3. Because look, 1, 2, 3. There we have the 3 slots. We can also delete more than one. Group code. Here, they're going to scan, for example, another person, a friend, wants to have the same thing, practically. They scan this and they'll join the group, right? Or even the family, you know? And we also have group announcement, group management, group owner. That's me right there. And I can be the team leader. I can keep configuring it here, or it can be someone else. We can dissolve the group, practically delete it, and you no longer exist in the group. That's how it works. And here inside this, I can actually use the walkie-talkie to reach out and tell the other person, hey, how's it going? Where are you? Ready? The message arrived right there. He replies to me, well, I'm almost ready. That's how it works. And then here, I can see the whole history of what we've talked about. Yes, this depends on you, if you want to see everything. Here we have more. We can make the call to this one. If I actually had 2 others, I could select any one or all of the options. There he is.
Call ended.
Done. And here we also have to go back again and use the walkie-talkie. Yes, there's an error there because you saw that every time we exit a little bit, well, the walkie-talkie thing doesn't appear. It's showing me where it is. Here, look. It's right to the side. It says, it even gives me the coordinates and everything, folks. Oh man, this is wild, guys. Yeah, this is wild. And there you go. That's how it works. It's wild, seriously. I had to cover that up because they might come looking for me. And there you go. There it is. Those are the coordinates, right? Do not copy. And that's also what it offers us. And that's all, folks. That's how it works. It can be used on Android and Apple. It's pretty simple. Honestly, I really liked it. I have to tell you that I liked it a lot. Now, I discovered something that with just a few button presses, because I asked the artificial intelligence, hey, but can I listen to music here? It told me yes. I'm going to use the artificial intelligence to turn on the Bluetooth. Can you turn on Intelli? Can you make Bluetooth discoverable?
Bluetooth pairing. Please open the app.
There it is, ready. I have it discoverable now. Let's connect it.
Bluetooth connected.
It doesn't work as a walkie-talkie here anymore. It doesn't work with artificial intelligence anymore. Just the flashlight. And what it does is transfer all the sound from my phone to the walkie-talkie. So it doesn't work in the best way. I would say that you really should go ahead and do it, but on the other hand, you probably shouldn't do it. Let's turn the volume all the way up. Check it out. It seriously has excellent volume, like exaggeratedly loud. But it does activate what you might call noise cancellation. How do you turn it off in that mode? Well, it's simple. You just unpair it.
Bluetooth disconnected.
And that's it. You press the power button again.
Bluetooth off.
And that's it. You have it turned off, right? Turn it off because otherwise someone else is going to connect. And that's it. All right, my people, we've reached the end. I hope you liked this explanation. If there was anything else I could tell you, well, tell me in the comment section. What I will say is that if you have any doubts, use a SIM card from your own country. And if not, well, just keep using this one, right? Even though it has 12 months, and from what I researched, since it's a global SIM, you get about 10 to 30 megabytes. You don't have much, though it's not really necessary because we are going to be making video calls with this walkie-talkie anyway. It's just voice, so it doesn't use that much. So it is definitely time to start thinking about retiring your old radios for good. And in case you are looking for something much more capable, something designed to reach significantly further distances while giving you much better, more precise control over your communications, this new solution could really be the answer that saves you. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a powerful like. And this was the presentation of the RugOne Xlink 7. Many thanks to our friends at Funds, and we'll see you in the next video. I'll leave the price right here. Remember that this is just for your guidance and is not the official price. It might be a little cheaper or a little more expensive in your country, so just take it as a reference. That's it for now. Until next time, bye. And please do subscribe, by the way, and I will leave you a link to another video right here where I tested out the RugGear RG7.